What?
Reagan, just, what was Katie's message in the huddle during that media timeout in the third?
We really just needed to want to win more than they did. Their want really outweighed ours in the first 5 minutes of that third, and we needed to want it more. So it was just to fire us up. We needed to get those O-boards. We needed to make sure we box them out. We needed to get on the floor for those loose balls.
Rashunda, obviously, I think your performance in the fourth quarter kind of put the nail in the coffin. But Reagan had a big run up herself in the third. How big was that to give you guys confidence?
It was big. When it seems like nothing's falling, and when it seems like everything's not going our way, and we have Reagan. She got a couple of M1s. She really put us on her back, and I really appreciate that from her. She has a different type of dog in her.
And then just your performance in the fourth and the third, I guess, too. How much can you use that as a springboard moving forward?
Yeah, I can definitely use that. Maybe could have seen it a little bit more in the first half if I wasn't hacking. So I think just getting my team together and hitting the open shots. That's really what it was. Flashing to the open spaces and knocking the shots down.
Reagan, their run started at the end of the first half and then continued. Were you surprised Katie didn't call a timeout early in the third quarter as that run continued? It's kind of like, was it get yourself out of this hole type of thing?
I think she wanted to see what we could do on our own. More than that, we rely on her a lot, and she's been pushing us a lot in practice. So she wanted to see how much we're willing to fight for her, as well as for ourselves. So I think that was a test to who we are as Purdue. We were able to stay together during that, and we were able to push through, and that was her test for us.
After the last game, she said the next two practice, Saturday and Sunday practice, would be more defensive-oriented type of practice. Were they? What'd you get out of them? And what showed up tonight?
Yeah, they were really big defensive practices for us. Both of them were entire defensive practices, basically. So it was just clearing up some things, making sure everyone's on the same page, and then, like Spider was talking about, unlocking that extra that extra dog in everyone. We were able to push ourselves, the guards were able to push the bigs were able to carry, and the guards were able to trust everyone on the floor. So that kind of translated to the game, and you could see it in our one in the second half of the third and the fourth. You could really see it there. We honed in, and really our start to the game was a lot better. Was a lot better than it has been as well.
Defensively, you may need to see the film to really hone in on it, but did you feel like you guys took a step forward defensively?
I feel like we did. Our talk was there. Obviously, you're going to have some let-ups. You're going to have some people that drive by you. There's always going to be people bigger and faster than you. But our rotations were there. We were able to communicate really well out of it, even from our bench to the floor. So everyone was involved.
Rashunda, I know you spent the off-season trying to expand your perimeter game, maybe to the three-point line a little bit, but is your mid-range game kind of where you want to be at times? And it seemed to be really effective.
It's not where I want to be. It's not where I want to just stay. Obviously, still expanding my game. Just trying to look for my three as far as taking it too. So obviously, when I start a play or something like that, it's very. We're trying to get somebody else, trying to get the best shooter open, like Sophie and Ella. They're gonna knock it down, and if I'm open, I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna do my job and knock it down too. But the mid range just hasn't left yet.
How would you describe the practices on Saturday and Sunday?
Oof, those were intense. They put us through a lot, and it was good. It was our wake up call too to really know who we really are, who can we really be at the end of the day. And I think that showed us who that game and that the last 15 minutes of the game really showed us who we can be and where this team is headed.
Turnovers have posed a little bit of a problem this year. What does Coach have to say about that tonight, and how she tried to coach that discipline throughout the game?
I would say really we just need to slow down. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. it's really just controlling the pace on ourselves. A lot of them are forced turnovers. I mean, we kind of do it to ourselves. We put people in bad positions. So we just need to take a breath and slow down.
I would kind of say the same thing. I don't think they're more so live. I think it's more so stepping out of bounds, traveling, you know, a funky ball hit off your foot, or just something like that. Just stuff we can control. So I think all of that will go down. And I think that just speaks to who we are as a team too. You know, we had 22 turnovers, I think, and to still come out with a win is just speaks to who we are as a team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.